Hello, in this video I'm going to talk about how to play while the camera changes like in Resident Evil 1 and 2 and 3, the older versions that released in PlayStation 1. So let's get started. So this lesson for changing camera from one position to another. So first of all, let's add the third person controller to the game by going to Window, then Asset Store, then search on third person controller, choose free assets, and you can download this one, starter assets, click on it, then you can download it and drag it to the game. After you drag the game, go to the starter assets, then choose third person controller, then prefabs, then drag the player to the game. So this is the player. If I run the game, you can see that there's a camera following the player while I walk by it. So let's see. So this is the player. You can see that the camera is following the player. But I don't want it like this. I want to be changing the camera like in the old Resident Evil. So first of all, let's create a camera. This is the main camera. We can put whatever you like. So let me rotate it like this and drag it down and rotate it. No, not this way. This one, okay. And put it here. The second thing that we should create a trigger that when the player walked in, the camera changes. So let's create the first trigger and the second trigger and let's see. So right click and create a cube, drag it down, and you can edit the collider. You should do this step. So this is the first one and put it as trigger. Now let's create a camera to this trigger. So let's say this is a trigger 1. And now let's create the first camera and put it like this and here and rotate it. Okay, this is the camera. There's the first camera, and this is the main camera that it's fixed camera, but it won't gonna display anything. But this one will display when the player come near this area, to this green area. So let's create another trigger, 3D object cube, and let's see this trigger 2. Now let's place it here. And edit the collider. Okay, this is the first collider. This is the second collider. This is trigger. And create a camera to change to this position. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's rotate it a bit like this. Okay. Put it down. Okay. Okay. Now let's add the script. So go to the script and create a new C# script and name it as changing camera. Okay. Double click to the script, and here you can find in the down below in the description this script and paste it here. Now Control S to save the script. Then put these script in these triggers, in trigger 1 and trigger 2. The trigger 1 is the cube 1 and this is the cube 2. So drag the script to the trigger 1 and to the trigger 2. Now you can see there's two options here. So the first option, this is the first cube. The first option should be the fixed camera. This is the first fixed camera. Put it here, and this camera is camera 1. We should put it in here. Then choose this trigger, and you choose the first camera that we ended here. This is the first camera we ended here. So put it here, and add the second camera. This second camera, put it in this as the second camera. And let's run the game and see. Okay, let's walk here. I change it to the first camera. And if I come here, it changed to the second camera. I return, it changed like this. I can remove these boxes. I just I made it shown because I want to teach you how to create it. So if I run the game, command key here, then I come here, I change to the second camera. If I go there, change it. So if I walk here, because I didn't make the trigger to the first one, so here and the second one. Okay, thanks for watching. This is the lesson. I hope you like it, and goodbye.